80.
Yes.
Yeah. All here. Okay.
Not yet. Still.
80. Just to be familiar to 80, I just repeat. 80.
Yes.
Okay. Are we all here?
I think so.
Okay. This way. Follow me. 80.
Okay.
Cola ice cream, cola ice tea, ice coffee, Gatorade. Cola diet, Pepsi diet.
ice coffee, Coca-Cola.
Cola diet, Pepsi diet, Red Bull, Gatorade.
Cola, Pepsi, Red Bull, ice tea.
Coffee espresso, cappuccino, Red Bull, Gatorade. Cola diet.
Like that artwork may be kind of expensive.
The street vlogs.
Yeah.
They say when taking pictures, don't forget to look back.
I like
right?
to get the back views.
Right. Yeah.
Watch your step.
Yeah.
For $3. Anybody? Do you like the idea? Okay. Yeah.
Su decide si quiere o no.
Exacto. Esto es lo que
This way. Anybody toilet? Now, best way to do this is to share someone else. $1 for 2 people. If you like to go, anybody want to go? Okay, please go. Anybody else?
I got a bucket if anybody wants to go.
Yeah.
Man?
It's a date.
Can it be a woman?
Oh, yes, you can do that. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll go.
Yeah, it's Alan. Someone wants to share.
Be careful, baby. I don't want to lose you.
جوزها دفع. Get this side.
En algunos, sí.
Get the 50 cents worth.
Yeah, dollars worth.
Guys, come this way. 80. This way.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Do you mind taking a picture? Sure. Oh, okay.
Okay, guys. Get closer, please.
Photo check.
Okay. Listen, guys. Do you know the Ottomans? They Turkish, and they could be able to build a great empire, and this empire was Muslim, and they occupied Turkey, and they also occupied all the Muslim world, and they stayed for a long time ruling the Islamic world until the time came here for Muhammad Ali. Muhammad, actually, there was a family called the Mamelukes here in Egypt, and they were not paying the taxes and this kind of money they need from every Muslim country. They refused to pay this money, and what happened? They sent Muhammad Ali on behalf of the empire of this kind of Muslim empire, the Ottomans, and they asked him to punish these people, to make this kind of way to punish them. So Muhammad Ali, he decided to come to Egypt, and he was very smart man. He could be able to sneak among them and get this kind of trust and be a very close one to them, and they trusted him, and they considered him as a friend. And he said to them, how about if we celebrate? How about if you come to my palace? And how about we have a nice time together? So what happened? He selected the powerful ones, and he asked them to come to his palace, which was not far from that mosque. We'll see it after we finish here. We'll go to see that palace. But anyway, he gathered them all in the palace. They were like 30 big guys of the Mamelukes, they were called. And what happened? He took them inside, and he gently asked them, how about if you leave your sword outside at the door? We are not here for a war, we're just having fun. So what happened, that the 30 guys, they were in, and they closed the doors, and then the massacre started.
Oh.
Yeah, it is called in the historical books, the massacre of the Citadel.
Oh,
He could be able to get rid of them, except one. One could be able to escape, and jumping the walls of the Citadel for like 3 levels. The poor horse was killed, but the man was alive. His name is Murad Bek. Murad Bek, he could be able to escape, and he went to Sudan and Ethiopia, away from Egypt. And then he said to the people, yeah, Muhammad Ali killed us all. And that is the way how we knew the story, how that kind of massacre was made by Muhammad Ali to get rid of the Mamelukes and to rule under the name of the Mamelukes, of this kind of empire, the Ottomans. And what happened? He came to Egypt here with this kind of plan, with this kind of agenda, to make Egypt a strong one, like America is great again or something.
Okay.
So he was the Donald Trump of the Ottoman Empire.
So anyway, what happened? That he could be able, that's true. He built a very strong army. That Muhammad Ali was a very strong man, and he could be able to build a strong army by using the Egyptian soldiers, and he could be able to occupy all the surrounding countries like Syria, Sudan, Saudi Arabia, and he was about to enter Turkey itself. What happened? The European countries, they said no more, this man is dangerous. They stopped him. They united, and they stopped him not to go more, and just to go for Syria and Sudan and Saudi Arabia, and not to come to Turkey and the rest of Europe. So by this way, he stopped, and he built a big empire, Muhammad Ali. 1804, when he started this kind of rule, after getting rid of the Mamelukes, and by this way, he became a great leader, and he could be able to rule, he and his family, until the King Farouk. Do you know the King Farouk? 1952. 1954 when the King Farouk kicked outside Egypt and exiling him to Italy. That he was the last member of that royal family, started by Muhammad Ali, ended by Farouk. It's a century and a half, something like this. So anyway, they ruled Egypt that long, and Farouk was the last one, and there was a sort of military coup or revolution, what they call it, and by this way they exiled Farouk, and he was exiled to Italy, and he actually was there, and he died there after one of the officers of Egyptian army went to this kind of restaurant, knowing that this guy, King Farouk, is always having dinner there, and he pretended to be like a waiter, and he put his poison here, and he put the poison in his food, and King Farouk was dead. That was in 1965 when he was carried from Turkey to from Italy to Egypt to be buried in Egypt. King Farouk was Egyptian. Even he was the roots Turkey, but he was really loyal to Egypt, and he and his family, they stayed for 150 years ruling the country. He built that mosque. The King Muhammad Ali, he built that mosque very similar to the Turkish mosques. Have you been in Turkey?
Yes. I have.
It is called Hagia Sophia. If you go to Turkey and see Hagia Sophia, it is very similar to that kind of design. And so anyway, Hagia Sophia was actually, it was a church, and taken by Muslims and using it as a mosque. Anyway, this was a very similar one because King Muhammad Ali was Turkish. He left us this beautiful mosque. But he made a big, yes.
What's this feature in the middle?
This one here is the part of the mosque elements. It is the fountain. When they come to the mosque, they have to go and wash the hands to the elbow, and the hair, and the ears, and the legs, and so every part of your body is washed, and by this way they are ready to go inside the mosque and do the prayer. So it is cleansing for praying, for using this kind of fountain before they go inside. For how many times?
5 times.
5 times. 5 times a day. Anyway, Muhammad Ali, he made a big mistake when he went to France, and the French king, he pretended to be a good friend with Muhammad Ali, and he asked him to exchange gifts, one from Egypt and another one from France. So what happened with Muhammad Ali? He believed the French guy, and he asked him to have something with a good value. So he gave him the obelisk. The French king was smart. He took the obelisk. You know the obelisk? Have you been in France?
Yes.
Have you been in Champs-Élysées?
Yes.
And end of the street of the Champs-Élysées, there is a square, Concord Square, with the obelisk from Egypt. So that one was taken by the smart French king and the stupid Muhammad Ali. What happened that Muhammad Ali he took from the king, the French king, for the obelisk, he took that clock from him. They were making that sort of exchange. That clock was given to Muhammad Ali. That stupid one broken from the first day. He took it until now. It is broken. So never happened.
It's
I
right
stayed
twice
all
a-
my life
twice a
and
day.
did never seen these kind of clock work. Anyway, it is a very bad kind of exchange, and it is not working. This kind of clock. But Muhammad Ali was not happy, so he asked him, "How about if you give me something more?" So when you go inside, we'll see the chandelier. The chandelier in the center of the ceiling. It was given by the French king to make him happy with this, but still stupid Muhammad Ali to take both of these two for the obelisk, beautiful obelisk in the Place de la Concorde in Paris. Okay, how many times they pray? 5 times. The sunrise, the middle of the day, and the third one is like before the end of the day, and the sundown also, and then the last one in the evening. They 5 times a day they pray, and they must pray when they remember the call. Did you ever hear the call? The mosques always make it every number of the 5. They go to the top of the. It's supposed to be by the time of the ancient times. They were using these kind of minarets to call for the prayer. Not anymore. They don't go all this way. They have now loudspeakers. So they use the loudspeakers, but they still use the minarets like an element for the mosque. Anyway, by this way they pray. They pray 5 times a day, and they must pray when they hear the call. Some people like me, I am a Muslim, and I don't pray all the day, because you guys keep me busy.
Busy, yeah.
Use us as a
Got a good excuse. Yeah.
So anyway, you carry my problem here, guys. But anyway, it is very limited time to use your prayer. It is like 5 times, and every time is like 10 minutes. It is very easy for anyone not to have the excuse not to pray, but it's very important to do it on time. Some people, they are busy all the day until the end of the day, like to pray all the 3 and 5 times in the middle of at the end of the day, and that is not the right way. The right way, when they hear the call, they must leave anything they do and they go and pray to be linked to the God from time to time, not one time at the end of the day. So anyway, it's very important for Muslims to pray on time when they hear the call. Some people here in our country, when they do their work in the government, they have the excuse to go to pray.
Gotta pray.
So actually the middle one is clear to the time when they leave. So they go to the mosque and they pray with the 12 o'clock one, and after they stay for long inside the mosque, by the time they finish, they go home and they never come back to their offices. Anyway, this is some way of the Muslims to escape from praying. Okay, anyway, this kind of mosque is very nice inside, and we will see the beautiful design of the mosque. And they have a door outside here. Can you see all these little domes here?
Yeah.
Under these little ones, there is a door, and that door taking the women's to the upstairs section. Women, they share, but need to go all the way to the upper level. So the gentlemen at the ground floor, the upper one is for ladies. They take the outer door to go to the second floor, and they stay with the gentlemen, but they are upstairs and gentlemen on the ground. Okay, come to see that. All right.
That was a good presentation. Mine fell apart, so I'm going to take off my shoes. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I saw it. There you go.
شايف المطار.
La mezquita fue terminada en 1841.
Yeah, big one. This is the place where Muhammad Ali buried. Look through this kind of brass, and see the marble Senate up there, and you could see Muhammad Ali was buried in his mosque. Okay. Come to see the center of the mosque here.
Está privilegiada. Não impedir também os dias que ela já perdeu. Ok? Número 3, escola, essa casa.
That is a chandelier given by the French king to Muhammad Ali. Chandelier. All the lamps here are lit by oil, not anymore. Allah is the name of the God. You could see the pulpits. Come closer to see the pulpits. Look at that green one. Can you see the green one here with the beautiful artwork? You know, Muhammad was very aggressive man. Muhammad Ali, he actually asked to have a very great artist to make him a nice pulpit. So he came to him, that famous guy, and he made him a beautiful one. Can you see the work? It is wonderful, and it is the best ever. in the world. So by this way, he promised the artist to give him a nice present after he finished. And the artist, after he finished, he asked Muhammad Ali to give him this kind of reward. So what happened? He killed him. Could you believe this?
Reward is to go to heaven.
He killed him.
never do it again.
Not to do it again in any other place, because this one now is unique. It is the only one in the world with this beautiful beauty. Then Muhammad Ali was very aggressive, and he killed that man, and he also was made by the King Farouk, added to the mosque, and this is the place where they recite the Quran. Friday is the day. Friday is the day to go to the mosque. Like the Christians go to the mosque, to go to the church. Also here you could see what Muhammad here, he have this kind of place for the Muslims to actually the direction. Can you see that niche at the end there? That niche gives the direction of Mecca in Saudi Arabia, where the religion started. So all the Muslims, when they pray, they face Mecca when they are praying. Their compass to show them where is the direction of Mecca in order to pray and in order to face Mecca every time they pray. So that is called Mecca. Mecca is the place, and this is the place where they follow all of them, the Muslims, when they started there. Okay, so it is a very great kind of work, and this, could you see back again to that beautiful ceiling with the upstairs for women? Can you see that section behind you there? That is the floor for the women to go and share men to pray Friday ceremony. It's very important for them to pray in the mosque, so not in the house. Every time else in the house you can do it, but only Friday is the day they have to go to the mosque. See the stained glass for the windows? Look at the beautiful gold style of the ceiling. Here the stalactite, they call it, this kind of design with the 4 columns. Only 4 columns carrying this kind of ceiling. So it is a miracle to have this beautiful design.
The medallion up there, that one, what does it say?
Can you see Allah, the name of Allah, the God? And that is the name of Muhammad. Can you see? Muhammad is the circle in green. Can you see the main one? The one in the middle, surrounded by four names. The 4 successors who came after Muhammad, Abu Bakr, Ali, and Ottoman. They came here and they put their names as what we call the 4 wise successors who after Muhammad Ali, after Muhammad the Prophet. Okay, come this way. We're gonna have a nice view of the city from here. From this kind of place, we're gonna see Cairo. Now, take them up here. It's a kind of material. It is alabaster, and it is in some places many of pieces of the alabaster collapse. This way.
Caesar coin and stamp, bookmark, magnet, Egyptian coin, auto coin. $1 for a coin, $1 for magnet, $1 for everything.
Coins
Here,
and stamps.
no commission, $1 for everything.
Very cheap. And this one, this is the big one.
Yeah, okay. Well,
You have-
really, it was the one where you have
All Egypt coins and stamps and the paper money. All Egypt.
Nothing.
Very cheap. Big one, small one. Big one.
Guys, go for a nice picture of the city of Cairo.
Coins and stamps.
Today we will see the pyramids.
This kind of easy.
Look at that, I got the panoramic view.
Oh yeah.
That's nice. That
Yes,
feels
it
nice.
is. Yeah, I like that panel.
When Luke jumped by his horse and escaped from that kind of massacre made by Muhammad Ali.
We'll do on this by two. So we got
Okay.
And they are doing some restoration. Because this one in 1970 was destroyed in fire. A day before, I saw it when I was a little kid. Oh, really? Yeah, that is true.
You have a memory of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Considering we walked out, I don't know what's the purpose. So.
المشكلة معيش نت برضه.
This is the palace where Muhammad Ali stayed for a while. And in 1970, this palace was destroyed in fire.
Behind you?
Yeah, exactly. See, they are doing some restoration, and they are actually planning it to do it this time. Because every time they say we'll do it, and then they not taking this kind of work.
1970.
Okay.
Etep.
Là diverso l'abbaino perché fatto sopra le
Over here, 80. In the shade here, shady spot. Okay, this way. Another corner for taking picture of the mosque. All the domes here are covered with lead. Yeah, that's why I'm looking down so I can see.
Yeah.
Just help. I guess not.
Here.
Okay, I'm okay.
You all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Leg work? Or just general stiffness? Yeah.
Ice cream.
English book of Egypt.
Not today, thank you.
They're going this way.
He
You guys come in the shade. You all here? Okay. Come this way. Watch in the car.
$5.
Yeah, not today.
Egyptian
Thank
coin?
you.
All the coin, all the stamps. All
Yeah, not today. Thank you.
$5, not $10, $5. Okay, $5.
$5. Okay, I got you.
The magnets, all the $10. Okay, $10.
Oh,
Egyptian bill, $10.
hold on, please. Give me that.
Okay,
$10. Right.
okay. Have
Can
Egyptian,
you hold this for me?
have Egyptian pound?
Yeah.
700 Egyptian pound. Have Egyptian pound, okay. 5 and 5.
Mister, excuse me, looking back, sure.
To this civilization museum, they call it, and by this way we go to that place. It's a golden chance to see that museum and to see the mummies, how they put them in a great honor in many rooms inside that museum. So we're gonna make a stop and you buy your ticket and you go inside that kind of museum. I'm sure you will like it so much. We go also do some shopping in that golden jewelry store. There is one in the near this kind of museum. We will go to that one after we finish this kind of museum. We will go to that
golden jewelry store. It is the best in town and recommended for people to see it. It is really very nice and it's a beautiful chance to go to that place. Many people, they do what we call cartouche. Cartouche is something like your name in hieroglyphic. You know hieroglyphic?
Yes.
This is the language of the ancient Egyptians. And by this way you get your name in ancient Egyptian way, hieroglyphic, and you have it in a gold cartouche or a silver cartouche. It's a beautiful kind of souvenir from Egypt.
This is how you turn it.
Okay. And what is it
Next
for?
time. This is so that you can hear him talking.
Okay. Well, I heard
Without him having
Yeah,
to
because
speak.
he had it over the speakers too. So that's why I turned mine off.
Okay.
I think I have to hold it.
Yeah. Yep.
There's nothing down here. Oh.
For the Golden Parade?
Okay, I'm just following.
It's a beautiful corridor.
Yeah.
Leslie, follow Ada.
We follow. That's what you were just talking about. One time when you got lost or whatever because you was following somebody.
Yeah, that's funny. That happened, don't it?
Yeah, that happened to me.
Foreign countries.
Yes. Oh yeah, right, the mummy. Yeah, the royal.
Then go down?
Well, let's go down here and then we can come up.
I don't know if she committed to going down.
Just simply, I'd like to tell you about modification. What you see here, I'll try to get closer to you. See, this is a when the priests do the work or do operations or anything, they don't present the operation or the modification and with their features. They have to wear a mask as if they are a god. Why? Because a god makes the people get scared. We all get scared from what? From the hidden. But if they know that he's a human being like them and doing the operation, they are not going to give him, the credit. He's like us, so what? But the hidden usually, makes the people, get afraid, like what's happening tomorrow, what's happening the day after. First of all, if we talk about mummification, when somebody dies, anybody, the first thing they do, they make an opening in the nose and get the bones down. And with something like an axe or a chisel, they go inside and take the brain and wash its place, and then put the bones back again. Number two, they make a very big open at the diaphragm and get the lungs, kidneys, intestines, put them in, food jars. If I'm rich, they put them in solid gold coffins and then in jars, and then the alabaster chest as we saw. In the case of the organs that I got,
No photos. Inside the back, please. No photos.
Okay, all right. Let me cut it out.